from the News Channel 5 Network. This is Out and About Today. Sponsored by the Tennessee Performing Arts Center.
Hello, I'm Chuck Long, and welcome to a special edition of Out and About Today. We are kicking off our 17th season of Out and About Today this month, and we are going to do it in style. I'll be talking with country artist Brandon Stansell about his brand new album, and Brent and Pam will be along for a special movie preview edition of Buzz About. But up first, as noted, Brandon Stansell, who made history in 2018 when the premiere of his video, Hometown, on CMT, which addressed LGBTQ themes, was a first for the home of country music videos. Flash forward to today, and the talented singer-songwriter, who Rolling Stone magazine calls a country artist you need to know, has a brand new EP called This Must Be the Place. Welcome back, Brandon. Great to see you.
Hi, Chuck. It's so nice to see you, too. And congratulations on 17 years of this show. That's incredible.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being one of our guests on our 17th season month premiere.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's so great to see you. And I know you're coming to us from the West Coast, so we are glad that you're joining us. That's one little advantage, that we have during all the pandemic and everything, is that now we've just gone to the artist, and where you are, we just bring you in on Zoom.
Right, I know. Even though we're far away, somehow everybody feels so close these days, thanks to our computers. So that's one upside, right?
Absolutely. Now, I noted at the top of the intro about 2018, you made history. Your video was the first video on CMT with LGBTQ content. So now let's flash forward, 3 years later. So what do you feel? What kind of progress, if there has been, since 2018, flash forwarding to today?
Oh, I mean, I think there's been a ton of progress. Just in the past 3 years, I think we've seen a lot more representation in the genre, which is exciting, everywhere from, independent artists like myself to major label artists. So I think that there's a lot more people that are queer and that are visible and that, are and that's exciting. I kind of jumped into this world when I felt like all of the queer country artists could fit onto a small boat. And now I feel like we would need a much, much larger boat, which is really, a great thing. So it does feel like we're moving in the right direction. Yeah,
we're going to need a bigger boat, so they should use that. So, but it is terrific, though, and even in representation across the board in country music seems to be really expanding, which is also a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything from this world that we live in to television and TV, and I think the more people can see and hear our stories, the more they realize that we're not all that different, and that's a great thing.
Well, let me ask you too, Brandon, when Hometown came out, a great song, great video, very touching, very, very powerful. When that came out, I know you got a lot of great comments and it resonated with so many people. Did you get any, was there a negative thing that happened from that? Did you have to deal with any of that?
Not that I was ever really aware of. I think that there was so much pent up wanting and longing for something like Hometown, whether it was me or someone else. I think it was just bound to happen, where queer people who loved country music, and who have grown up with this in this world, in this genre, but have never seen themselves represented in this space. I think they just wanted so much to have their story told. So even though maybe it wasn't exactly someone else's story, I think just seeing someone like them in that country space felt like a lift, and I never expected to be that person, and I never expected to be, even now, in such a great group of just genuinely incredible queer country artists. I didn't know that this could happen, and it's just I don't know. It's a really encouraging and a beautiful thing, and I think the people that are listening to the music finally feel like they have something that they can relate to, and that's a pretty incredible thing too. Absolutely. Now, we talked about your new EP, and it's out. This Must Be the Place. Really excited about this. Your first single has a great video. We want to show this video for Pick Up Where We Left Off, and we'll talk about it on the backside. So take a look. Brandon Stansell, Pick Up Where We Left Off.
How you been? How's your mom? Why are you here? Is it just a visit? Yeah, feels like it ain't been that long, but
Pick up where we left off. Great video, great song. I was just thinking watching it, it would have been so nice to have been able to have seen a video myself like that growing up. So do you hear comments like that?
Yeah, a ton. You know, I think, anytime that I have put, a man playing opposite me and then, it winds up in a space like CMT, I get those types of comments because, I'm with you too. Like I grew up loving, I grew up on country music and watching CMT. I used to sit in my basement and wait for Jamie O'Neill's When I Think About Angels to come on. But I knew I was gay when I was 6. And so I feel like if I had been able to see something like that, I think it would have really had a big impact on me. So I'm really happy, with the way that video turned out, and really, excited to get to put out into the world. So excited that you have it out in the world. So, all right, Brandon, we need to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to talk more with Brandon. He's got all kind of things coming up. You don't want to miss that. You're watching Out and About Today.